hope is better than what it was a few minutes ago. I did change acquisition. Can you hear me well?
Yes, not too bad. It's got a bit of background, but we'll get through. We'll get through. So you got
Okay.
5 minutes to tell us what you want to tell us about TLC, and let's go from here.
Okay, perfect. First, I apologize for the audio and everything, but because I'm in a cocktail workshop in Algarve right now, so I had to come to the end of the room. But let me tell you a bit about TLC. Okay, TLC, what we are trying to create is offer medical tourism to people that are looking for affordable and accessible healthcare. Okay? We know that not just during the pandemic, but after the pandemic, it's still a big problem. A lot of countries, they either too expensive or they have long waiting lists to get access to medical services, healthcare services in general. So at the same time, there are such a lot of great facilities and doctors, especially in Portugal, not just the Algarve, but all over Portugal. We have very skilled doctors, and they offer like some procedures 6 times less than what they would pay for that same procedure in the US, for example. So what we offer in TLC is just some messages, no, it's not for me. Okay. So this is where TLC Medical Tourism actually comes in. We connect patients with the best medical facilities and doctors in Portugal, offering them the opportunity to receive quality healthcare service for a fraction of the cost. So we actually provide all-inclusive package that includes the medical treatment, accommodation, transportation, making medical travel hassle-free and cost-effective. Okay, and I'm in tech. I'm a guy that's been in technology and digital marketing for many years, so I could not leave the technology to the side. So to make that even better for our clients, we are building a Web3 software application that allows our clients to securely store and manage their medical records, travel arrangements, accommodation, everything on blockchain. So with that, we can actually guarantee that the information is safe, that can be shared like in different countries. Because when someone is flying, for example, from Canada to Portugal, they first have to do the online consultation with the doctor. They have to send the documents over, the exams to evaluate and everything. So we created this software to make it all safe. Okay, this will give the patients complete control over the medical data, allowing them to access at any time, anywhere, and the providers. Okay, so our team, they are already very experienced in medical care, in medical tourism. Our medical tourism facilitator, she has over 30 years working in this area. So she's done a lot of work in South Africa, United States, Angola, and many other countries. Okay? Our services, they are fully customizable and allowing our clients to choose from a wide range of services. Apart from that, one thing that I'm trying to do with the TLC medical tourism is actually to create a winter a winter business opportunities in Algarve. I'm based in Algarve. We know that the Algarve only works during the hot months. They only have depend on tourism. So bringing this kind of med tech and medical companies, we can actually make people come to the Algarve all over the year, and they would make people find better jobs and get access to a lot more things in Algarve. So, and of course, we believe that everyone deserves access to affordable and high quality healthcare, and we are committed to making a change. We are already doing that, and we partnered up with some of the best hospitals, some of the best doctors to guarantee just that. We go from plastic surgeries to wellness. That is something that people are looking a lot right now. Aesthetic surgeries and pain treatments. Okay, that's resuming a bit what TLC medical tourism is. I'm sorry I could not put a presentation for you, but like I said, I had mixed schedules here, and it just got me off track a little bit. Okay? But I hope I could make myself clear, and it was okay for everyone.
That's perfect. Thank you, Carlos. Pedro, what do you want to do with this one?
First unmute. Congratulations, Carlos. I see that you have a big focus currently, at least on aesthetic. which I understand why. And so I would like to ask you two things. One is how do you define your typical customer, and how do you plan to reach them?
Okay, we have like I would say we have 3 or 4 different personas. Okay, considering the aesthetics procedures, we of course we focusing a lot on the women on the UK, United States that are looking to go abroad and have the procedure done, so they don't have to do it in their country because it's so expensive, and also they want to go on holidays, and when they get back from holidays, they're looking good for everyone. That's one thing. But one of the main personas that we have right now is actually women from the Emirates that are coming over to Portugal to give birth. That's a trend right now, especially because of women's rights. They're not so well treated over there, so they come over here because the doctors they provide a great and professional service there. Okay, and then we have the other personas that are actually looking to come over and get the procedure for like less than what they would pay at home. My example would be people from the United States. Everyone knows that there, like the cost of a procedure is crazy. It costs, for example, a knee replacement is something that costs over 100,000 there, and here in Portugal it goes for 6,000 to 9,000. So you see the difference is huge. Okay, and how do we reach out to them? Well, after looking at all the marketing possibilities, but me myself of being in marketing for over 10 years, we're doing a lot of organic reach, we're doing a lot of social media marketing, advertisements on local places like local shopping centers and places like that, offline marketing, and also we do a lot of PPC marketing, pay-per-click marketing to reach out to them. Okay. We also have a few partners that already specialize in medical tourism, and they are located, for example, one in Dubai. So they actually have the people there that want to send over. So we are really prepared to open our arms and receive them. Okay. But majority is using digital marketing and growth with inbound techniques to get to those people.
I could stay here forever, but I'm sure Stuart won't allow me.
No, Pedro, you're very welcome. Have a second break. It's all good. It's all good.
And how do you plan to scale? How can you grow? New location, more partners.
The growth of the company it will also depend a lot of not depending on many partners. It more of us having our own structure. That's something that they do a lot in Turkey already. Turkey is one of the biggest areas for medical tourism worldwide. And what they've done there, and what we want to do here as well, is instead of you sending them to a specific doctor, we'll have our own hotel hospital. So we'll have like a place where they can actually stay on the top floors, and on the bottom floors, they'll have the hospital with all the necessary things that they need, procedures, professionals, equipment. And that's something that especially on after procedures we're lacking of in areas like the Algarve. We don't have many physiotherapy places or after surgery places to go to. So adding that to our portfolio, that would make us go much higher and scale up the company. And apart from that, we also have like partnerships with professionals in Brazil, where we can actually extend our reach to like especially in plastic surgery.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Pedro. Ori, what do you think of this one? What do you want to do with it?
I am very intrigued. I fully understand where you're coming from, and I think that there's a huge market for it. However, my question would be, how do you foresee this would impact medical provision and access to medical care for the local residents of the Algarve in the long run?
Well, the local residents of the Algarve, the great majority, they use the health system to have access to procedures. What we're doing, we're working on the private sector. So we won't be of a great interference, but at the same time, if we make it more affordable, if we make it like get a bigger reach, means that even the locals would be able to utilize our service because it would become cheaper for them as well. It's like everything. When something is created, it costs a lot more money. But when it starts spreading and a lot of people start doing that, they start to get cheaper. So we believe that providing more work to the private sector, that means that they could actually get better prices for people as well. They don't do it today because they have a hard time to actually provide for everything.
Or increasing the prices.
Right, that's my concern, that this is very much how the American healthcare system got to where it is today. But hey, it's an interesting debate, and I think it's a very interesting idea. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ori. All right, Tiana, the honor of the final question for you, my friend.
Thank you, Stu. Thank you, Carlos, for the presentation. My question is, how much of your business is actually tech product? Is your plan to grow into a platform that is like super automated marketplace where you charge per transaction and almost everything happens without your team doing manually, which means you can scale and grow anywhere in the world? Or you're focused on building the building, as you mentioned, for the accommodation and having your team in the background organizing these packages? In that case, your application is mostly an entry point for the customers, right? So there are these two ways, I guess, you could go. So which one will you choose?
A bit of everything that you mentioned. Like I said, I work in tech. I'm specialized in software development, and I've been investing a lot of time and money in artificial intelligence. So of course, artificial intelligence will play a big role in our project. The software and the app is not just a side service; it's actually going to be a full companion, and eventually it will learn everything that it needs, so we can actually be present in someone's life and actually give the all advice that they need, focusing also on providing the right specialist for that person. So we want it to be more tech than actually human, if you know what I mean. Like, we'll still have all the human consultants, human advice, human expertise, but we want to have the tech side, so people, especially in some procedures, they feel a bit sometimes a bit shy about talking to someone, so they could use our software to actually reach out, talk to them, to talk to the artificial intelligence, and have access to our solution in the professionals.
Thank you. I guess at the moment it's not possible for a hospital or a hotel or a transport provider to get onboarded automatically. They have to just like subscribe to the platform, right? So there is still a manual process in all that. Is that the focus, that one day it can be completely automatic? And in that case, I guess there would be overlapping between the bookings from your platform and the other ways of booking in hospitals. So have you looked into these integrations to avoid the overlapping in the bookings so that everything can be automatically done?
Well, what we want is in the future we also be able to
restore connection,
do integration with facilities. So once we get these integrations done, I can hear you. I don't know if you hear me well, but I can hear
you just dropped out for a small second.
Yeah, for a second. Yeah.
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, but like I was saying, eventually the plan is to have integration done with the hospitals and the facility software. So we have all that connected, and someone goes into our companion app, and they can actually do the whole booking procedure through the app, and the app connects with the hospital or the facility to book it for them. Okay, so it's being autonomous procedure. No?
Okay, thank you. So in that case, it can be easily deployed anywhere in the world, right?
Exactly.
If the hospitals can be on board automatically and everything. Okay, so yes. How long from now do you see this happening?
Well, we are in early stages. Okay, so we're looking right now to build the technology. We are already doing I would say a POC. So we've done with the minimum viable product is already working, but everything is manually. But as soon as we get the software done, then we have to go after the integrations and get that side of the business. And of course, for that we have to go after investment. Because a lot of these integrations and building out this technology with AI is not something that it's that cheap to create. One good thing about it is that majority of the health facilities, they all use the same kind of software. It's only good, 4 or 5 different softwares all over the world that provide the service. So it's something that would be easy to integrate.
Yeah. And the final question, any important competitors you identified?
Right now, in Portugal, we don't have competitors, so that's a good thing. We have one company in Lisbon that does a similar job, but they only reference a certain professional to what the person needs, but they don't actually provide the whole experience, the whole package, and guaranteeing that they are accompanied by a professional all the way through. They only look, there's a procedure that you need, it costs so much, then now you have to go to the doctor yourself, you have to organize everything yourself and get everything you need done. With us now, what we want is actually they have one place only to talk, one person that's going to take care of them, that's going to translate everything for them, that's going to take them to the doctors, that's going to accompany them all the way through.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. Good luck.
Thank you, everybody.
Very much.
You know, we've done these 3 rather than 5, so that we could have more questions and more Q&A and more depth to the understanding. I think it's really worked again today. So 2 months, 2 successes. Well done to Carlos for holding his composure in probably the noisiest demo setting we've had in the remote ones. And thank you to Claire and to Dominic and to Raman as well. If you've been watching this on the live stream, please reach out to any of these founders, give them your questions, give them your feedback, give them your help if you can. We are a community, and half of the point of doing this is to reach out to everybody and give support afterwards. Look forward to seeing you in 4 weeks for the next edition, and thank you, everybody. I'll leave you with one of these.